how was your initial day when you left your job? You were not going to the job. Tell me that experience.
Ma'am, sometimes I feel demotivated, ma'am. Sometimes I cried. No one is there at my home. Uh, so why I resign my job? Children will
Do the same things. He has to, fulfill those responsibility along with the job. Man is only meant to do the job, but the woman is for doing both things. If you are ready with that, if you can manage with that, then you are would be able to, and you would be allowed. That is what I just want to mention, that allowed.
allow.
Yeah, we have time, but still I just want to know about brief so that viewer can get to know.
Yes, ma'am. I'm Sandhya from Telangana state. Currently live in Vanaparthi, ma'am. It is also a district. I got married in 2012. I blessed with two children. I have both daughter and son. They went to school. My elder one is studying fifth standard and younger one is second standard. And my husband also a government employee, ma'am. He
Okay.
works here only. He works here only. Same station. Please introduce yourself.
But I just want to know more. Like, you didn't tell me about your education, you didn't tell me about your qualification. I know you are a much qualified person. I just want to know that.
That is why I didn't tell right now, ma'am. You know already know, ma'am.
No, no,
This is
but
our
I just want to.
yes, ma'am. I completed graduation and as well as B.Ed also. And in 2008, I completed my PG in the subject of maths. In the same year, I got a job that is a junior lecturer. So in 2009, I joined as a junior college lecturer. 8 years, 8 years experience I have in that. But in 2012, I got married. After marriage also, I continue my job. But when my son was born in 2018, at that time my daughter also started her school journey, ma'am. So both children, she is going to school, and at the time my son was born, so no one is here at my home to take care of two children. So that is why one day my husband told me that we both are going outside to do jobs. No one is take care of our children. So you just take a small break. When they grown up, you can continue your job. But it is not. But it is not a gap, ma'am. It is a long gap. Almost 6 years completed, I think.
I can, that's why I asked this question. I can totally relate with you. And before I getting into the conversation, I just want to give a small introduction of mine. My name is Poonam Shukla. I'm also a homemaker, but yeah, simultaneously I'm running a YouTube channel. I am working as a part-time YouTuber. And if I talk about my qualification, I have done masters in science. I have a family of 3 members, my husband, me and my daughter. If I talk about my experiences, I also worked as a team leader in a BPO for more than 4 years, as an insurance advisor, and for a few months as a teacher. So that is all about me. That's why I asked this question. Why I know? Because I know that you had left your job because of your kids. And the same thing I did. Because I was working before getting pregnant. So after 8 months of pregnancy, I left the job. The same issue. I am living in a nuclear family. There was no one to take care of my daughter. And I don't want to send her in a crush and any kind of things. So that's why I left my job. Initially, the same thought was in my mind that after giving 2 or 3 years break, I would be able to join again. But it didn't happen. And still I'm at the home. So this is the irony, or you can say destiny, or you can say that it's a requirement that women has to sacrifice their career.
Yes, ma'am.
But for
Now,
me, it was not a big thing because I was a private employee. But you were a teacher. You spend hours in mastering in maths. Being a maths teacher is not an easy thing, especially for women.
yes,
And you were
ma'am.
in that position and you left your job. So I can understand and feel your pain. So, but yeah, it is requirement. being a woman, we can only take care of our house properly. So what
ma'am.
was your thought? How was your initial day when you left your job? You were not going to the job. Tell me that experience.
Ma'am, sometimes I feel demotivated, ma'am. Sometimes I cried. No one is there at my home. Uh, so why I resign my job? Children will grown up know in future. How can I survive as a housewife? I studied MSc B and I have this much experience in a subject of math. It is very demand subject, no ma'am, math is. So I feel demotivated when my colleague called me. At that time, literally I cried. So they were asking me sometimes why you are at home. Your children will grown up in future. They will go to their studies. What do you do at home? So you can continue your job, come to college and take your responsibilities. But my children my daughter, especially my daughter, doesn't let me go outside, ma'am. She's very addicted to me. Ma, so you don't go outside. You stay at home only. When I come back to my school, you you are at home. She is waiting for me. Mama is there. Mama did something for me at home. So we will go and eat that. She said,
Whatever you are facing, I totally relate with that. But the same thing I am facing. Because I am not able to do job as I am living in a nuclear family. The second thing is my daughter is too much clingy in terms if we talk about myself. She always want her mama around her. And whenever I talk her, man, beta, now you are grown up. She's not 9 years old. Can I join? Or I just want to know that what is her feeling. She literally start crying.
yes, ma'am. Same.
Give me whatever you can do, whatever you want to do, just do at home. Like you can take home tuition and do other kind of things. So I had no other choice but to respect her feeling, because initially why we are earning for our kids, for our betterment. But my kids is demanding me. Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
some people can think that okay, there are many women, they are working and they are keeping their kids at home, so are they not good mother? So I'm not telling anything about them, I'm telling my personal feeling and my bond with my daughter. Everyone has their own priorities. So my
Yes,
priority is my daughter. And one thing I just want to add, because I got my daughter after 11 years of wait, so you can understand what kind of bond. I always try not to make that much close bonding. I always try not to be that much lenient towards her, so that she would not get spoiled. Because people say, that if you have one child and if you get it from a long time, you always try to make them spoil. You always try to fulfill whatever they want. But I always try not to be that much soft person. But still, somewhere I cannot leave her crying.
yes,
So
yes, ma'am.
that's why I was not able to join again, and it's been like 9 years. I was sitting at home somewhere. Sometime I felt devastated. I used to cry a lot when I used to see other. They are going and they are keeping themselves ready and they are celebrating Independence Day and such kind of activity. So those moments really made me cry most of the time. But now somewhere I have come to terms with this situation because I had no other choice. Yeah, since I have started my journey, somewhere I am able to manage with such kind of frustrating moment.
Same situations we are facing, ma'am.
Yeah. And we are not the only one. There are many women who had sacrificed their job, their career, despite being more educated and the earning person than their husband.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it's happened. So I just want to know, Mansi, what is the reason behind things? You can think. What could be the genuine reason? What is your opinion?
Generally, the society think only men are working, and our past people what ma'am, men are working, women are staying at home uh, as a housewife. So, so the respect of giving men more priority than women, ma'am. I think my opinion is society is giving more priority Men
Yes.
compared to women. Is
That's
that
you said well that it's a mindset. Our society is a patriarchal society. It is meant that men are meant to do job and women are meant to take care of houses. But now tendency has changed. Women should also earn money.
yes, ma'am?
Everybody want earning women. Everybody want a woman. It would be the a best thing if the woman if a girl is working and
Yes,
if she's earning. But along with that, she cannot compromise with her household chores. She has to do the same thing. She has to fulfill those responsibility along with the job.
yes,
Man is only meant to do the job, but the woman is for doing both things. If you are ready with that, if you can manage with that, then you are able to would be able to, and you would be allowed. That is what I just want to mention, that allow.
hello.
Yeah, we are allowed to do that. If you can do this, then we don't have personal rights, we don't have personal feeling. If we get the permission of our in-laws and our husband, then we
Yes,
can. And they allow us, like we are seeking for their permission. We don't have our own choice despite having knowledge, education, everything. So this is the irony, and I think reason behind it that in our country, men are not taught in that way that they can manage household chores. They can manage such kind of thing. They have give fosters in that way. They are not meant for these things. But
yes,
if I talk about the foreign country, there are many examples. Men are sitting at home, they are taking care of their kids, and the women are working because they know how to manage household chores and they have given such kind of upbringing to their work by themselves, not to be that much dependent to their parents.
yes,
So I think this is also a change of the mindset.
yes, ma'am. Even if my husband give permission to go anywhere, but my children don't let me go outside. Mama, you stay at home only. You
You said very well. Yeah, my reason is my daughter. I can manage. My husband will permit me to do such kind of thing that I can take care of others, help, yeah, household help. But really, I am not willing to go. That is the reason. Earlier, it was my willingness that I was not. I don't want to go outside. But now it's become compulsion because now I have started feeling, what would I say, underconfident. I don't feel that I would be able to do job outside. I don't would be able to face the people in the surroundings of the people. So somewhere I have cultivate such kind of feelings in myself. So it's become getting difficult for me. And now you are going now. I am not that much young, so it
yes,
could be a reason. They why would they hire me? They would hire a person who would be younger than me, and there are a plethora of people, they are waiting for opportunity, so they would give the opportunity to them now. But in the education point of view, as you are educated, you have a knowledge of maths, so in that terms competition is little bit low, but still they prefer a person is good looking, advanced, or maybe young.
yes, ma'am. Definitely.
Yeah, I think this is the reason also. But somewhere, do you feel bad that, yeah, I know we feel bad, so how do you satisfy yourself that sometimes you feel that, okay, I what I have done with my life, I could be somewhere else. So how do you satisfy yourself in that scenario?
Ma'am, as a housewife, I completed all my household chores only for me only, and I make them to study my children in the evening hours, daily 3 hours or 2.5 hours. So my two children are studying very well, ma'am. Each and every exam they got a rank up to 1 to 3 rank. Every time they got a rank. So when I see their results at the time, I felt okay. Okay, I resign. I sacrifice all my career, but my children are studying well. So I satisfy like this, ma'am.
Yeah, if you don't have what we can do, we can always see the positive side. If we keep on seeing darker side, what we will get only demotivation. If something is not going in that way which we want, so what we can do, whatever situation we are having, we are trying to just a positive part of that situation. As you said, whenever you see your children are doing well in their respective life, they are getting good marks and anything, so somewhere we feel a kind of fulfillment. Okay, maybe I am not getting money, but I am giving, I am fostering my children in a good way, so that they would be able to do good in their respective life. Same thing happened with me. Initially I was very much frustrated and such kind of things I was having in my mind, but since I have seen my daughter journey, I started observing her creativity, her way of talking and all kind of things. And she's doing well. As you told, she's doing well. She got first position. She in both sections she did well, and she was in the top. So when she got applause in front of the principal and such kind of things, so I think these kind of things are enough to remove those negativity.
This
you know
is
Gives us
absolutely
happiness.
right.
I'm seeing that those who are working, their kids are not doing well, their kids are also doing well. But if somewhere we have we know that initially in these days I'm not able to go outside, so I'm seeing in a positive way. Yeah, but since I have started my channel again, I just want to include it. It has given me a strength, a positivity, again to think about myself, to consider myself that I am someone. So
Yes.
this kind of fulfillment I am getting right now.
Now my feeling is what, ma'am? I am the one who takes all the responsibilities to my family. So I never go outside. I stay at home only. Uh, I look after my children and as well as my husband. That's the reason now I don't, even if my husband will give permission, I don't want to go outside for do for to do job, ma'am. That now my thing is that.
Yeah, if I had started it initially, but right now, really, I don't also want to bus, because my daughter is right now 10 years old. And now these 4 and 5 years are very crucial. You
Yes,
know,
ma'am.
it's a developing phase, and these phases are very crucial, very sensitive in terms of a girl, especially.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
rather than making her a person who is very intelligent or career oriented, she's right now 10 years, but I think this is the right age
Yes,
to
ma'am.
frame their mind. So rather than making her a career oriented girl, I just want to make her a happy person.
Yes,
And nowadays, the things are getting changed, like hormonal changes she has started facing. There are some symptoms we can observe. So these are the things, the friend circles, their talks, everything are getting changed. And sometimes she get demotivated. Sometimes she started crying, ma'am, mama, why they are not understanding me? So I think this is the right and crucial phrase to be with her. So I am ready to sacrifice with my career, and I have no regret about that. I'm not lamenting at all. Yeah, everybody like to be grow. No one is here who don't like to be grow. I also like to go office and dress up properly and such kind of things I'm missing. But it's still, when I see my daughter happy face, I feel that a kind of fulfillment in myself.
got all things.
Yeah, even she come with the along with the whenever she come from school, she comes with a bucket of talks, and I
Yes.
dedicately 10 or 15 minutes to listen her. What I'm
Okay.
trying to make her comfortable to share each and everything with me, so that
Yes.
when she grow up, when she become teenage, she don't feel shy to share each and everything with me.
That time also she can share everything for us.
Sometimes I don't feel like listen, but I pretend that I am listening carefully. I used to say, yeah, yeah,
Yes,
this is okay.
some irritate, but we continue the same situation.
Yeah, and one thing, if you have a boy, your responsibility is more strong, because boys are the a kind of creature who are very shy to express their feeling.
Yes, ma'am.
So girls are most of talkative and they can express their feeling easily. But when it's come to boys, they are very shy, and they especially express their feeling very hardly, because we have given a kind of things now that boys are meant to be strong. Boys cannot cry. you know so these are the things we have put in their mind.
To made them.
Yeah, but boy can also cry. They can also feel depressed. They can also be sad. They are human beings. So for boys, I think we should also be more focused.
Yes.
Yeah, this is
Yes.
the right time. So we can do such kind of thing.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I have a question. You have only one daughter, ma'am?
Yes, yes. I have only one daughter.